Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and my 582 subscribers. In this one I'm going to talk to you about the different GoPro cameras and how to set them up on the front of your dirt bike helmet. Starting off with the GoPro Hero 7 Black Edition then, you're going to need a micro SD card and you'll need the right one. The right one for this is the SanDisk Extreme, not the Ultra though, because that one will make your footage freeze when you're recording in 4K, which is a pain. Next you'll need the microphone adapter and you'll need the Ulanzi V2 case to make the most compact setup that you can get for the Hero 7. The V2 costs £6.49 on eBay and £14.95 on Amazon. And this is it, this is how compact it looks when it's all put together. You can see the microphone adapter curls out the side and clips into the USB-C port on the side of the Hero 7, and that's better demonstrated there. On the back of the V2 is the little door that you can slide off and you just pop your GoPro out or put it back in as you need to. The final piece of the puzzle then is the lav mic, and you just attach that to the GoPro quite easily and then you feed it through your helmet and play with it until you get the best possible sound that you feel you can get. Moving on then, the GoPro Hero 8 Black Edition, a really simple setup. And it's a really simple camera to use as well. The only difference between this and the 7 is this is slightly bigger, and that front lens there you can't replace the cover, so put a screen protector on it. Again, you're going to need the SanDisk Extreme in order to record 4K without your footage freezing. Thankfully for the Hero 8, GoPro got rid of the mic adapter and they introduced this, which is the GoPro Media Mod. And this is what your setup looks like when you've got the camera inside the Media Mod. It's really compact and really easy to use. Then to finish your setup, you just need to plug in your lavalier mic to the 3.5mm jack that's in the back, and you're good to go. You just need to feed that wire through your helmet again and get it to the right position. Last but not least then is the GoPro Hero 9 Black Edition. It's a bigger camera than the other two. It's got better battery life and the replaceable front lens has actually made a comeback on this one. So again, for memory cards you need the SanDisk Extreme. You can push the Pro if you want, because this thing films 5K as well as 4K. So it's a really capable camera, so you need the best memory card that you can buy really. Plenty of memory on it. Making a return then is the Media Mod, which is obviously the best, most compact way for you to set up your camera on the front of your helmet. We've also got the Max Lens mod then, which is a nice little addition to give you that wider range of view if you wish. But for me, I'm going to keep it away because it'll probably get scratched and ruined. And this is it when it's all together then. If you wish, you can put the Max Lens mod on just to make it that bit better. But like I said, I prefer to take it off. And this is it. All around you can see the rubber tabs on the back, and it's got the cold shoe mounts as well. As with the other two cameras, you just need the lav mic to click into the 3.5mm jack in the back, feed it into your helmet, and you're good to go. Now in my opinion, the best position to put your camera if you want to record a good point of view is directly on the front of your helmet, so right by your mouthpiece. So what I've done is I've gone out and I've bought this little cheap mount, and I've also bought this expensive Dango design mount to compare the difference. And I think, you know, apart from sticking stuff everywhere on your helmet to try and secure your camera, you're not going to get better than these two really, but they're both different spectrums of the price range. So we're starting off with the Dango design gripper mount then, which is a giant clip basically, and it goes up underneath your mouthpiece and fits in quite snugly. Now the first thing that happened with this was the little bolt fell out, so I had to find one of those. I also had to find a thumb screw because I don't recall having one with it, so I've got the little smart true one. And then you've got your cheap mount, which is simple in design. It's got two bands, they go over the top of your mouthpiece and underneath it, and they clip together, and you just tighten it up until you get a good fit. And as you can see here, then I've fitted it already, and to be fair, that thing isn't budging. I don't know how long it would last out on the tracks and trails, but first impressions of it is it's a good fit and it's nice and snug, ready for the cameras to be added. And the first camera up then is the Hero 7 in the Ulanzi V2 case. It fitted in really well, no issues with the thumb screw, and if you want to change the battery or the memory card, you can simply loosen the thumb screw, tilt it forward and pull the camera out, change the battery or card, put it back in, tighten the screw back up, and you can carry on filming once you connected your microphone up. No issue there. Next up then is the Hero 8 in the medium mod, and the only issue I had with this was the foldable tabs on the bottom of the GoPro. You had to try and squeeze them and manipulate them to get them into the little housing, because this thing hasn't got the quick release GoPro mount attachment. So if you have to change a battery or change a memory card, you're gonna have to take your helmet off, take the camera off, and then put it back on before you put your helmet on. There's no sort of quick system with this like you could use with the Hero 7. So the Hero 9 in the medium mod then fits exactly the same way as the Hero 8 did. It's very snug. It's just ideal in all honesty, but the only problem is you're going to have an issue if you have to change a battery or change your memory card, because you're going to have to take your helmet off, take the camera off, then fiddle with the tabs before you put it back onto the mount, and then put your helmet back on. Now we try the Dango design mount then, and like I say, it's as simple in function and design. It's a giant clip basically that goes underneath your helmet and grips onto the front. Now it's not the most secure in all honesty. If you've got a bit of a void at the back like this Fox V2 helmet has, it's got nothing really to grip onto, but to be fair, it was quite sturdy. I don't know how, if you're bouncing around, how long it's going to stay on. And to be fair, I have seen these things on people's helmets, but they've got duct tape and all sorts trying to hold them on. But they do the job. The front part of this mount, it can rotate 90 degrees all the way around to 360 degrees. So you can change your camera angle if you so wish, but there's no quick release. So finishing off the video, I think it's only fair to tell you what setup I've got. And at the minute, I'm currently running a Shoei VFX-W helmet, and I've got a one-off 3D printed mount on the front. It's got the GoPro housing on it, so I can slide in the GoPro clips when it's attached to any one of my cameras. It also allows me to remove my cameras if I need to change batteries, memory cards, or simply change it to another camera. The microphone jack you can see just out the side there is the 3.5mm TRRS to TRS adapter. That clicks in the back of the microphone, and as you can see on the left hand side of my helmet as you're looking at it, there's a velcro belt which I've got on there to hold the TRRS to TRS jack, and everything is pretty much stable, and it allows my microphone to be exactly where I want it to be for when I'm recording. It's a pretty good setup, to be honest with you, and there's not many more out there like it, because like I said, it's a one-off printed design specific for that helmet. So bringing it to a close then, it doesn't matter really which camera you have, you know, if it's the Hero 7, the Hero 8 or the Hero 9, you've got a good camera whichever one of those you got. So yeah, when it comes to the clips then, the Dango design definitely feels more expensive than the cheaper one, but in functionality I think having a little 2-belt system going around your helmet is definitely more secure than a clip that hangs effectively on your helmet with a camera to help add to that weight, you know. I could be wrong, obviously I've not used these things. I'd like to hear what other people say about them, and if you've got any comments, you know, drop them in the comment section below. It's not about me making a video, it's about sharing knowledge and helping people out who are trying to make these decisions right now. But as far as the cameras goes, you can't go wrong as long as you've got that right SD card. And as far as the mounts go, it's up to you what you want to spend. You can trial the cheap one and put it through its paces, or you can buy the expensive one and hope that, you know, you spent that money on something that is definitely worth its weight in gold. So yeah, I'd be keen to see what you say. I hope I've helped people out if you're looking at getting into the old motovlogging or anything like that. But yeah, thanks very much for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful to somebody along the way, and if I help one person, then I'm going to be a happy person. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll leave you to it, and I'll see you next Thursday.